suggest you walk, because it'll be the last time you walk, because they're going to carry you from the ring on a stretcher.
Yeah, we'll see
I guarantee it.
It's your show. Do you got any control of your show?
Let's let Bruce talk some more. Go ahead, Bruce.
Let me tell you something about Star. Star is just the same. He's no good. He is just a paper champ. He's a poor excuse for a wrestler. I think he's been in the business 10 or 12 years or something, and he's never got out of Brockton as far as I can tell.
I don't think he'd know how to get out of Brockton, first of all.
He's been wrestling the kids in the junior high school, from all I know. Those are his warm-up boys. He's got this buffoon behind him. I mean, the guy is just, I mean, I've been chasing him. I have to follow the rules of this league. The rules say I'm a new man in. I've got to wrestle. So-and-so.
You were nobody.
So-and-so. Don't you interrupt me.
Somebody paid
He's a
us.
nobody. How can you sign a
He could
contract
be in
with him?
cahoots with Ted DiBiase for all I know.
Yeah, and you don't know, and you're not going to
But
know.
I will
But
find out,
am
and I will know by
following.
the 15th. And I'm going to tell you something.
signed a contract.
I see you in it. I'll be there at ringside. You interfere once at any time during the match, and I'll make sure you never appear at ringside
Yeah,
again.
you will, huh? Well, we'll
Because
see
you
about
are
that.
nothing but a lowlife, a cheat.
You'll be talking to my
You hit
lawyers.
people
You keep
from
making threats
behind.
like that.
I'm not worried about lawyers.
I'm still considering charges for what just happened here, for that violent action.
You call that violent? He took. Did you see that, Barrett?
It is on tape.
I hope it's on tape,
Yeah, we
because
hope
he
it's
came
on
up to
tape.
take a look at it. This guy swings at him. I try and defend him. He takes
He's
a cut at
grabbing
me.
the trophy. Well, I'm going to...
Listen,
You
it's
don't
on
deserve
tape.
that
It's
trophy.
on tape, and the
Let me
lawyers
tell
will
you
take a
something.
look at it. And
I
here
beat
this
out a
guy
lot of
goes,
great
stealing our
managers in
time
wrestling,
again. I'm telling
such
you.
as Bobby the Brain Heenan, who's just nothing but a weasel like you.
Who's talking about your
who
buddy
also
that way?
cheats. Colonel Jimmy Hart,
Another
Oliver
buddy.
Humperdinck, Elizabeth, a fabulous Elizabeth, who next year will probably be in the competition. She led Randy Savage to the championship.
Memphis, let me ask you.
Yeah,
You
what
come
do
to
you wanna ask
Brockton.
me?
You have your right to believe what you want, and I give you that. But why do you come to Brockton and insult Brockton? Don't you want to embrace the fans?
What
you think you're-
fans? They root for a moron like this. Why should I be in favor of the fans? You know, then his guys steal my guy's belt away from him and everything.
Absolutely. There's no.
You know?
We're not here to make friends.
Yeah, there's no
This
love
isn't a
lost between
social
us.
club.
Yeah.
We're not running for president here. We're not looking to be Boy Scouts. I am here, number one.
We
to
speak the
support
truth.
Star.
I
One
think
thing for
Brockton's
sure,
a
you'd
dump,
never
all right?
make Boy Scout, you'd never make Cub Scout.
Yeah, let me tell you something. If
Girl
I walk
Scout
out
more-
there,
more is
if
more
I walk
than
out
the
there
other
and
one.
these people boo and they don't like me, I love it. I'll eat it up with the spoon because I don't care about you. I don't care about you. I don't care about you. I don't care about anything but winning. And I'll tell you something else. Whether I win or lose, baby, I have already won because my mind is set. My destiny is here, baby. I'm just moving up and up and up and up. And I might not even, you know what? I might not even pin Star. I might just punish him a bit and turn my back on him. He might
Man's
even be
gonna
worth
fall
the 3 count.
so low.
You follow
on
me?
the ladder when Dangerous Dave takes care of him, because he's in our hometown now. He's in our
You mean your home
hometown.
dump, ain't it?
So you
This
don't
is not.
know-
This is a tremendous city. It's on the
Tremendous.
rise. There's a lot of nice new buildings going up. Let me tell you something, buddy.
I'm still
You're
itching for one of
slime.
the dust to
You're
get
a
on me.
disgrace to the legend of Elvis Presley. You and the honky tonk man and all of your kind.
He gets
You're
letters
what
from
makes
Elvis's
wrestling
family every
look
day.
bad. People
correct.
like
Thank
you.
Absolutely.
People like you make wrestling look bad.
Well, you know, this guy, you know, he's small potatoes, just like his wrestlers. Because, see, Memphis here, these are tune-up matches. This is all warm-up for me. I'm not staying here. I'm here to get loose. I'm here to get ready so I can take on Savage, so I can take on Flair, so I can take on Kurt Hennig, so I can move on up to the big money and the big
That's
time.
right.
And this guy's
That's right.
still going to be
Don't
sitting in Brockton, eating a donut and having a Danish in the local pizzeria or something with his
I wouldn't
man.
even eat
Ronnie's
this
probably
now.
spinning a pizza, and Star's probably pushing a broom.
Let me tell you something.
And it's going to be no contest. I'm telling you, you be there, and anybody out
All these
there,
fans
be
that are
there.
watching, be
You're
out
going to see
there.
some action. You are going to see devastating wrestling like you never saw it before.
Fans are going to be so happy. I could just picture this in my mind. When this slime is swept out the door, and Killer Kowalski will feel that much better seeing this slime being pushed right
Well, just
back
remember
out
how
the
long you
door.
signed that contract for.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
You
you-
signed this contract, it was an open contract, and there's no return clauses. because we
Not-
feel
that's not what
there's
my lawyers
gonna
gave
be
to me. I'm
necessity
sorry.
for it.
There is gonna be no necessity. How is he gonna return? Star's gonna be unconscious for a month,
Let me
2
tell
months.
you something, Brockton's our hometown.
That's your problem. You got my
Yes.
sympathy. You've got my sympathy.
Let me
That's
tell you
your
something.
problem.
There's a lot of great people who are gonna come to these matches and see some great professional wrestling.
You wanna know something, 99? And I'll just call you that because I'm sick of you, and I'll just humor you a bit. You talk about Marciano. I keep hearing you
That's right,
talking about
great
Hagler. Do you wanna know something? If Marciano were alive today, he'd slap your face for mentioning his name. You're
probably-
not manning
he'd probably puke at
Star's
the
not
goddamn
manning
Star in the
okay?
ring.
Di Maria, he's a dog. He's no champion. He hides behind his belt, and you know it. He hasn't
Mr.
given me a
Taylor,
bout.
Mister, you haven't deserved it yet.
Oh, yeah.
Neither has Cowboy Chris Duffy.
Oh, yeah?
He's had his chance.
Why don't you tell
and
the truth?
he
He had the
lost.
belt before. This Demon
Cowboy
guy.
Chris
Gentlemen, I
Duffy was
have to
defeated
say-
fair and square.
Fabulous
Yeah.
one. Let
You
me just
paid the
last,
ref off.
last time Cowboy Chris Duffy was on the show with Dave.
Didn't he have a belt?
He was
and
the
he
world
played
champion.
dirty. He took one of our chairs.
here we go.
And he
That's
hurt
exactly-
Dave.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
You know where this shit was
All
going.
that
That's
wrestling,
where this
all
shit
that
went.
fairness
First
to
of-
pick up
it
the
was on the
chair.
show.
I wish we had a tape of this so I can show how unfair this jerk,
It's a good
other
thing you're with-
protege is. Cowboy Chris Duffy.
I can see what's happening here. This is a one-sided show, baby. You
They're
invited
both
us
from
down.
Brockton. You get what's going on here?
Yeah, and
Both
you're
these
trying to
guys
make
are
us
from
look
Brockton.
bad.
This gentleman
You're
does
running
not
down
come
Duffy.
from Brockton,
Well, he must
but
be a
he's
neighbor
more
of
than
Brockton or
welcome to
something.
come here and broadcast from Brockton. As you know, this show goes out all over New England, all over continental television.
Let's get the facts straight.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. There's no-
Duffy used that chair purely, as it happened to me tonight, in self-defense,
Self-defense.
and that was all it was.
Self-defense against
And if you
what?
had a tape, you should show it. And if you don't have anything to back up your accusation, I suggest you shut up. That'll be another lawsuit
We
for my
have
man
that
to
tape.
dig
It was
into.
on the tape tonight.
We
It's
don't
in
Yeah,
have
court.
it.
conveniently you don't have it because you don't want to be made a fool of, buddy.
We don't have to be made fools of. You gentlemen are fools, and I use that term loosely because you're actually not gentlemen. You don't conduct yourselves as gentlemen. You know, I'm going to hold my own because I know I'm one against you two.
I think
But if
we've taken
Dangerous
just long
Dave
enough
or
of
Ronnie
this.
D was here,
You know,
it'd be
This
a
is
whole
very
different
biased. You got two
ballgame.
guys
You're
from around
not
this way.
paying us anywhere near enough to beer to begin with. And this guy, he just, that's really all I can do now. I mean,
Well, you're here. You both of you are here. You have the opportunity to speak and defend yourselves.
what am I gonna?